Fala galera, beleza? Aqui quem fala é o Ice, começando aqui mais um vídeo pra vocês e dessa vez voltando pro segundo episódio da história, né, de Batman The Telltale Series. Estão reformulando todas as nossas escolhas, né, e todas nossa trajetória no primeiro episódio, né. Os 3 primeiros vídeos estão no canal, é só vocês darem uma acessada caso queiram.
Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Essa luta foi bem emocionante, foi bem no comecinho da nossa série.
This is Selena.
Conhecida também como Mulher Gato.
How many? I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's
E aí é a gangue do Falcone que
The chemicals. Where
é
are
atrás de
they?
produtos químicos.
We're all being played here, including you.
E também tivemos a nossa descoberta bombástica
It's the Waynes.
de que os Waynes também usufruíam do poder e do dinheiro para trabalhar com o Falcone e provavelmente com o prefeito Rio, que também é corrupto na mesma época, né? Cá estamos para a segunda parte, né? Segundo episódio de Batman The Telltale Series. Vamos lá? Um dia nada típico em Gotham, né? Chuva e noite. Escuro, no caso, né?
don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
Voltamos ao beco do crime, onde ocorreu o assassinato dos Wayne.
The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years...
What would you have me do?
É complicado. Alfred sabia de tudo e não nos contou nada.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners.
Nada muito diferente do mundo atual, né?
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then
Batman, pelo detetive que é, nunca chegou a investigar a própria família. Um tanto estranho, né? Porém, é o jogo, não tem muito o que fazer. Ele tá descobrindo agora.
I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you?
You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Eu espero, Alfred, eu espero.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption.
Acho que é a analogia mais sensata, né, que tem. Se ele fazia mal para as pessoas, de certo modo ele tinha muitos inimigos.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail.
Acho que eles vão deixar a gente analisar, hein, gente. Vamos dar uma olhada. Eu não consigo mexer o Bruce. Ah, consegui agora. Dá uma olhada no beco. Ó, a filha da mãe que assassinou.
Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail. Just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Tem uma analogia interessante em algum dos quadrinhos do Batman dele se questionando se ele tem que matar os bandidos ou se ele deve somente prender. E dá um quadrinho todo, e é um dos quadrinhos que as pessoas que gostam bastante do Batman gostam bastante, porque é uma briga interna entre Bruce Wayne e Batman, com o real dever do Batman, né? Se é prender ou se é matar e resolver teoricamente de vez por todas o crime, né? Tirar os bandidos realmente da rua matando. É um quadrinho super interessante. Eu não vou me recordar o nome, porém se vocês souberem nos comentários, digam aí o nome do quadrinho que ele questiona bastante sobre isso.
Oh, it's just too bad he wasn't honest as well.
He had his flaws, yes. But you more than anyone should be able to appreciate that he was a complicated man.
Ser complicado não tira nenhuma culpa de nada, né? Vamos ver esse cinema agora.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother
Coitado, acabou de ver o filme do Pelé. E aí a noite já tava indo bem, né? Acabou pior ainda. Piadinha infame no momento ruim, né? Desculpe.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Nossa, o Alfred também não ajuda, né?
Do I really want to know?
Ele tá se lembrando.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Meu Deus.
Tell Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Nossa, que cena pesada, hein? Nossa, o negócio apareceu no pescoço dela, vocês viram? No take anterior não tinha nada. Ele poupou praticamente o Bruce, dava pra ele ter dado tiro e ter corrido.
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
É, galera, Batman The Telltale Series, mais e mais revelações. Vamos ter que ir atrás do Falcone, que provavelmente tá preso agora.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
Não vou jogar na cara dele que
I know it does, Bruce.
ele me deve uma não.
Doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
Fala pra ele pra ver se ele cala um pouquinho a boca.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for
Cala a
sure.
boca no sentido de ficar enchendo o saco, de que ele tá se esforçando e tudo mais.
Just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Ela parece estar bem de boa, bem feliz do Falcone estar preso.
He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but
Mas ela não foi tão gentil quando atirou na gente, né?
about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Cílios de Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close.
Comparar com o pai dele é triste, hein?
Cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family.
Deve ser sim.
By now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out.
Ele não merece muito não. Mas eu preciso que ele fale, então provavelmente eu vou entregar mesmo. Eu queria fazer ele sofrer, mas eu vou aliviar pra ele continuar falando.
For 40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother.
Ué, eu era parecido com meu pai até agora.
Doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure.
Ah, isso que eu quero saber.
From time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Meu Deus, quando ele tava falando.
They're waiting for you in hell.
Mano, tem alguma coisa na boca dela.
The bastard had to die.
Mano, tem alguma coisa na boca dela. Ela não tá pura não.
Get a doctor. Secure this floor. No one gets in or out. Go! Go!
Ficou barato pro Falcone, hein? Nossa, que situação. Eu não consegui apertar o botão a tempo, até tava com as mãos fora do teclado. Tomei um susto.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace.
Fizeram alguma coisa com ela.
Gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey.
É isso que a gente vai fazer, investigar primeiro.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay
É só deixa, Harvey.
but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I
Ok.
have to know why she did this.
A primeira coisa que eu vou ver é a boca dela, se eles me permitirem.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Olha o pescoço dela também. O pescoço dela foi...
Her veins.
Tem um furo.
Still visible beneath her
Injetaram algo nela.
fresh injections.
E tá saindo um negócio meio verde.
Doesn't look like blood.
Segundo ele, não é sangue.
Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No.
Sem direto ao ponto pra ver se a gente ganha um pouquinho de tempo nessa
I
conversa.
believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt.
Então ela se lembra mais ou menos do que aconteceu.
There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Mexer com o tempo é meio perigoso, moça.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Revolução. Quem tava falando sobre revolução era o Pinguim, não era? Esqueci o nome dele.
Got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce.
Ótimo momento pra falar em público, né?
My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me
Na
or
legenda
not.
bugou.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned
Batman investigador vai aparecer novamente.
Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Falcone got off
Pra mim ele se saiu bem.
He deserved much worse.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
He backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with two of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Certo. Galera, eu acho que essa é uma boa deixa para mim encerrar esse vídeo, certo? E voltarei com o próximo vídeo em breve, certo? Espero que vocês tenham gostado deste vídeo. Espero que vocês curtam, comentem aí embaixo o que vocês acharam, o que vocês acham que eu possa melhorar. Também no começo do canal. E ter a ajuda de vocês como feedback vai me ajudar e muito, certo? Falou, até mais, até logo e até a próxima. Falou!